Les choses simples sont toujours les meilleures. Mais il faut les faire bien. Simple things are always the best, as long as they are well executed. Gâteau basque is a true pleasure from the Pays Basque that's become hugely popular outside its borders. And today I'm going to show you how to make the ultimate gâteau basque. Stay tuned. First, in the agenda, I'm gonna make some black cherry spread. It's the cherry season, le temps des cerises, so let's do it. Though the cherries used in a traditional gâteau basque are from Itxasu, a village in the French Basque country. You can order it online or find some equivalent in some grocery stores or make your own. To do so, heat up cherries with most of the sugar, then add remaining sugar mixed with pectin. Bring to a boil and roughly blend. Boil again and cook for a few minutes. Black cherry spread done. Meanwhile, we're gonna talk about the Basque dough, the pastry, which is the most important element of this cake. It should literally melt in your mouth. So you want to sand together flour, baking powder, powdered sugar, salt, cubed butter and cold, and add a dash of vanilla powder or extract. And you can also add some lemon zest if you want. So rub butter with the dry ingredients and then add the egg yolks. Oops, there is some vanilla in there already. Well, it doesn't hurt. Mix that up until well combined and form this beautiful smooth pastry. Look at that. So you've got two options here. You can refrigerate the dough and roll it out later, or what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna roll out 60% of the dough, a little more than half, into a 5mm thick disc. Next step, I'm gonna put the pastry in a freezer and refrigerate the remaining pastry for the top of the gâteau basque. Alright, so for this cake, I'm gonna use a fluted tart pan. I like it because it's a bit taller than a regular tart ring. You can also use a cake pan or even a cake ring, but remember, it should be less than 2 inches tall. Here we go. When the pastry is super cold, it makes your life so much easier. Gently mold the pastry into the pan and press around the edges of the tart base. Make sure that the pastry is flushed against the case all the way around. Run a knife around the edges of the tart pan to cut away any excess pastry and place the tart shell in the freezer. Next, pastry cream, crème pâtissière. Well, it says that the true gâteau basque's got both cherries and pastry cream. So let's do it that way and see what happens. Alright, so for the custard, I'm gonna bring to a boil milk with a quarter of the sugar and vanilla. Meanwhile, I'm going to combine egg yolks, sugar, and cornstarch. Then I am going to temper the yolk mixture with the hot milk. Put the mixture back to the saucepan, bring to a boil, and cook for 2 minutes, whisking constantly. And I mean it. So for this particular purpose, and in order to get a super smooth crème pâtissière, I'm gonna cool that off using my stand mixer. I'm gonna throw in there a couple of chunks of butter and let it run as long as you want. I mean until it's cool. So as you can see, it looks like a mayonnaise, but it's not. Next, I'm gonna flavor this pastry cream with a couple of drops of almond extract. Go easy with that one. And the secret ingredient, almond meal. We've just made a quick frangipane cream, which pairs so well with cherries, no kidding. Now the fun. Let's build this gorgeous gâteau basque. Coat the bottom with some of the black cherry spread and cover with the almond pastry cream, crème pâtissière aux amandes. This is going to be something. Now, I'm going to roll out the remaining pastry into a slightly thinner round disc and freeze for about 10 minutes before enclosing the cake. So what's great about the gâteau basque is that you can make it in advance and freeze it unbaked. To end, how to create the perfect cross pattern? Well, same principle. The cake should be completely chilled, or you can place it in a freezer for 20 minutes or so. then brush the cake twice and score with a fork. Voila! I hope guys you have enjoyed this exceptional gâteau basque episode. Remember, the only way to taste it is to make it. So try this out, take a pic and tag me on Instagram. To get the full recipe and much more, go to my website brunoalbuz.com. Please subscribe to my website and cooking channel, and don't forget to sign up in order to get my free ebook. Have a beautiful day and see you soon. Wow.